Hi, fellow traders. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Um, Posting this video a little bit late because this was a family weekend, so just getting back in town. But I wanted to put this out before tomorrow because I'm gonna be starting fresh. Tomorrow starts a new week, a new month, and everything. So wanted to start that with a clean slate. Um, and we're gonna talk. I'm gonna go over the account where I am and some of the stats from this month, and then we're going to talk about building a pre-market routine. This is kind of piggybacks off what we talked about last week and the process. And we talked about the process of the education, and now we're going to look at building a process for your day. And everything with me is about process. I really believe it's one of the secrets to my success. So, I'm going to share a little bit of that with you as well. So stay tuned for that. All right. Last week, we ended the balance ending last week was 25.67.87. We started with 14.43.21. That was our starting balance. So we've increased by 11.24.66 or 78%. That's what we did that month. Now there are a lot of funds that would love to get 78%. They can only dream of it. And we can do this with our small account. And really, that percentage could have easily been double, had I been 100% focused and committed to doing this. This I am going to be 100% committed and focused to this starting this month. So, no, it's been a struggle to try to get out of the rhythm and the mindset that I was in and go back and start from the beginning. But I feel it's imperative that I do this because there's a lot of question, and I've got a lot of questions about, people saying that it's impossible for me to do what I did. And I'm gonna, I'm starting over, and I'm showing you that it is possible. That you will have bumps and bruises. It's not an easy move from where I started to, $200,000 a year. That's just not. It's not that easy. There was a lot of bumps and bruises, and that's what we're going through. The mentality of trading a small account is one. I feel that if you do this and you get through it, it's going to make you that much stronger, and you'll be able to withstand just about anything the market throws at you. But the key is you have to get through this, and that's why I'm doing this and why I'm showing you the challenges, because I'm not faking them. I don't like losing money, so you can best believe I'm not faking any problems or making myself look, less than perfect. It's all here, right here in black and white and red, unfortunately. But you can look at this last week. It looks like we had 3 red trades and then 2 green trades, but it doesn't show all the trades. We've traded like EXAS and X multiple times, so this is just a summary of each ticker and what the P&L was. If you come down here and look at the equity change, this tells you whether we made or lost money. So you can see on the 25th, Tuesday was a red day for me, and that was piggybacked on Friday, which was a red day for me. That's when I really kind of messed up last Friday and didn't trade Monday, and Tuesday was a red day. Then we came back. Wednesday was pretty slow. Thursday was just didn't really get in the groove of anything. And then, Thursday, well, no, I'm sorry. This is, I got this backwards. This is Monday. The 25th is Monday. Um, the 26th was Tuesday. 27th Wednesday, and this was Thursday. So Monday we followed up Friday with a red day on Monday, and just picked up some of the pieces. I think I had losing trades both of these days too, which kind of hurt my profit. And Thursday was a nice breakout day, and I'm looking to continue to build on it. There's no reason why we can't make $200 a day easy, if we focus. And I'm going to be focused 100% on making this work and showing you that it can be done and how to do it the right way. So this has a little discrepancy, and sometimes Profitly adds a trade in from the previous week, or whatever the case is, something got added to this week. This is the date range, the 24th through the 30th, but it's saying I had 11 trades when I really only had 9 last week. So it's got 2 trades in here from somewhere, and it's probably added from the previous week because some of the trades I posted from last week I didn't get posted till either Sunday or Monday. So it might have added those in. But you can still look at in the percentage profitable, the breakdown of the trades, because usually I'm about half and half. I am a long bias trader, but the shorts seem to work a little bit better. And my profitability is 72%, or my percent profitability is 72. Long trade 60, short 83.3, and that's been a trend lately. Is that I've been able to short better than I've been able to trade long. And let's see, only 3 losing trades, so that was pretty good. Average losing trade under $50. That's what I look for. Average winning trade, this came from Thursday. That was a big trade Thursday. Average losing trade under $50. So all of that's where I want it. So overall, and again, this is a little bit skewed. This is saying 1279, which is about $150 too much. The total trades for the month, 29, 13 long, 16 short, just 3 more. But again, my percent profitable is better on shorts than longs. But this is still a respectable. 70% is right where you want to be. 60 is even good. 60% or higher is really where you want to be when you're looking at your percent profitable. Now, my average trade, I would like to see this around $50 with the size account we have. Should be 50. As we move and get more in our account, it could go up to 75. Average winning trade is good. That's about where I want to see it at a minimum. As our account grows, I want to see this get closer towards 100. We did that with the long trade. Short trades, we're still a little behind on. Average gain 1.5. I want to see about 3%. So that's going to be my goal here. And my largest losing trade, this was just awful. My largest winning trade was 390. I think that was on CC earlier in the month. But this was just a mistake. I let it get away from me. I need to stick to my stops. And a lot of times I didn't stick to my stops. And that's something that I'm going to focus on. Having a larger account, you allow yourself a little bit more room. But trading with the small account, you can't really do that. You have to be focused and you have to be disciplined and make sure that you use your stops. and that you manage your risk properly. All right, so we're going to talk about the importance of a pre-market routine. So you want to think about how you start your day. I'm not going to say morning because some of you live on the other side of the world. You're in different time zones. Our morning may be your night. When you come into the market, you may be coming in after work. You could be on the West Coast, and there'll be a lot of, 3 or 4 hours ahead of us. So I'm going to say your trading day. But for me, it's my morning. So sometimes I may relate and say morning, but just know I mean your trading day. And another thing you want to think about, can you relate your trials and stresses in the market with how you start your day? If you wake up late and you're rushing, or if you're rushing to get to the market from work and you want to get home and you don't have time to prepare, you just jump in and start trying to follow other people's watch list. If that's the way your day starts, your day is going to continue to be rushed and stressed, and you probably won't make any money. You have to make sure that you have enough time to prepare. If you're rushing and you can't get to your computer at least 30 minutes prior to the open, you shouldn't even look to trade to open. You should wait and take the later setups like reversals or secondary moves off the watch list, off the VWAP or whatever, because then you will have enough time to watch the price action and get a feel for what the market is doing that day. If you wake up 20 minutes before, if you wake up at 9:10 or your alarm clock goes off at 9, you throw some water on your face and you come and cut your computer on, you're not going to be ready for the day. You're going to be late on everything the rest of the day. It doesn't work well. And if it does work, it's not going to be consistent. So make sure, this is why it's important, and why every time I work with a new trader and we start the mentoring process, the first thing is I want to know is how they start the day. How do they prepare for the market? And if they don't have anything, that's where we start. Because you cannot be successful unless you have a routine. Because if you're rushed and you're stressed, your whole day is going to follow suit. Now, if you talk to a successful CEO, and I watched the show Undercover Boss, and a lot of those that go undercover are CEOs and presidents of the company. And one thing, and a lot of them in their interview, they talk about having a routine that they have to follow, and how sometimes going undercover, they're not able to follow that routine and it puts them out of sync. I've heard more than one CEO say that. They also talk about the importance of having a mentor. Some of them even referred to that and conferred with them before they went out and did the undercover thing. So it's real. It's something that the most successful people in this world use. They all have some type of morning routine or some type of routine to start their day. So when you start your day in the market, whether it's first thing in the morning or if you're in Australia and it starts at night, you need to have a routine prior to a pre-market routine prior to the market open. It's imperative that you have that. So you need to start by coming up with a realistic time that you can be consistent with. Don't come up with a time and then you can only do it 2 or 3 times a week. You need to have a set time that you can do it every day. And you need to be committed to it. Now, if you're coming from work and you need to say you've got 15 to 20 minutes before the market opens when you get home from work. You need to come up, if you want to trade the open, you need to come up with a way that you can do your watch list before. I had a trader that had the same issue. They were rushing to get home. They got home and they had 15 minutes to get ready. So we came up with a plan to where he could do his watch list before he left work. He had the ability to go on the computer and pull up something, and he could build a small watch list that could be viable for when the market opened. And that's all it took. And that was what took him from being not profitable and stressed all day to being profitable. He had time to prepare before he left work, so that getting home with 15 minutes before market open, he already had his watch list. He already had it plugged into his platform. So there was nothing stressed and nothing rushed about it. He was ready to go. And that made all the difference. But that's just one example. There's many examples of traders I work with that came back and told me building this morning routine helped me be more disciplined, not just in the morning, but throughout the whole day. Because what you start pre-market is going to stay with you the rest of the day. So what I suggest is you can see if you can start 30 minutes early every day. Can you start where you start now, where you're coming in now? Try to start 30 minutes early. If you think about that, that 30 minutes gives you an extra day a month to be productive. You just added an extra day to your month by starting your day 30 minutes early. And if you add it up over the course of a year, waking up 30 minutes early is going to give you an extra month in a year. So what can you do with an extra month? Now, how much more money can you make working an extra month, but the calendar year stays the same? That's all with just 30 minutes. Just waking up 30 minutes earlier or starting your day 30 minutes earlier gives you that extra amount of time. All right, then you want to choose a routine for how you start your trading day. Now, what my day looks like, my pre-market day is I wake up at 6, wash up real quick, and try to head to the gym by 6:15. Sometimes I don't get out of here till 6:30, but that time can be worked off somewhere else. Then between 6:30 and 7:30 is when I work out. At 7:30 I'm done. Jump in the sauna for a while, then take a shower, wash, get cleaned up, put my clothes on. I'm going to work. Just like all of these other guys at the gym, they're putting on their shirt and tie and suit. I'm putting on shorts and a t-shirt, and I'm going to work. I have that mindset that when I get home at 8 o'clock and I fire up my station, I'm going to work. I have that work mindset. So between 8 and 8:30, I'm going to fix something to eat, something quick, nothing big, because you want to eat breakfast, but you don't want to eat heavy to where it weighs you down. If you're coming in the evening, you want to eat dinner, but you don't want to eat real heavy that it makes you sleepy. Eating, if you're hungry, your body is going to release a chemical and it's going to hurt your decision making process. And all of this has been proven. There's studies over and over and over about how the different chemicals in your body that's released due to different stresses can affect your decision making process. So you want to make sure you eat something you don't want to be hungry, but you don't want to be overstuffed as well. So then while I'm eating, I'm answering emails and all of that. And at 8:30, I'll take a look at my scan, and hopefully I've got 3 or 4 tickers on there that I can vet. Sometimes at 8:30 I have nothing on there, and they don't show up till closer to 9 o'clock. But I have volume parameters and everything. I don't use news to build my watch list. I have a scanner that pulls the best gappers that's gapped over $1 with volume, and those are the ones I vet to put on my watch list. But no matter what, if I don't have a watch list by 9 o'clock, I'm not going to have one. I will not trade the open. I will wait for secondary moves from tickers that might have hit later, or I will jump on my reversal scan sooner. But if I don't have any tickers at 9, I'm done for the morning. So I need to have my watch list done by 9 so that the 30 minutes going in the open, I can track the price action so that when the bell rings, it's not it's not a shock to me. I've already been watching and tracking the action. So it's just going to be a smooth transition when the bell rings. Now, I've worked with several traders that get that deer in the headlight look when the bell rings. They'll have an idea of what they want to do, and as soon as the bell rings, their mind goes blank. So we worked on different strategies to help them with that. And it all starts with, the pre-market routine and how they built it for themselves. Because you can copy somebody else's, but just like your trading strategies and everything else, you're going to have to fit it to you, your personality, and some of the things you like to do. And you need to have backup plans, because on the nights I stay up late and I can't wake up at 6, because sleep is something that you need as well. If I go to bed at 2 o'clock, I'm not waking up at 6 to go to the gym. I'm going to give myself at least 5.5 hours. So I'll get up at 7:30 and I'll go ride a bike, do something. Do something physical to get my body going and everything. And then I can come back and take a shower and start my day. But the key is, if something happens and I can't stick to my schedule, I've got a backup that's going to hit all of the things that are important to me. Working out and getting my physical body in tune, that's something that's very important for the success of my day. So if I can't do it at the gym, I need to do it at home some kind of way. All right, so you want to put together your pre-market routine. If you don't have one, I highly suggest you put it together. And again, this is one of the things that I help you with. This is the first thing I help you with if we work together in mentoring. The very first thing that I work on, that I make sure everybody has, is a pre-market routine. And this will help you carve out your path to have a successful day. You'll be ready for adversity. You'll be ready for challenges. And most importantly, you'll be prepared for your success. You'll be able to stay focused and disciplined and stick to your trade plans, stick to your risk management plan. All of it starts with how you start your day. So the question you want to ask yourself is, what does your pre-market routine look like? If you don't have one, you need to get one. If you need help with it, shoot me an email. I'll give you some pointers. Or if you want to go deeper into it, we can set up some mentoring. But it's no matter what you do, you need to have a pre-market routine. I can't stress that. And here's my contact information if you don't have it. Now, if you have anybody that you know that's starting out with a small account, send them over. Let them watch these videos, start from the first one, understand what I'm looking at, my goals, and just follow along. Like I said, I'm sharing with you the good and the bad, the wins and the losses. Everything is genuine. So you can't, nobody can say that we're not doing it and that, we're faking it. It's going to be done the right way. We're going to take time and we're going to watch it grow. The other thing, later on this week, I'm going to give the information for the trading psychology workshop that I'm going to be doing next month. I'll have the pricing and all of that together. It's going to be in small group sessions, and everybody will be on audio. So we'll be discussing things, asking questions. It won't be like these videos where you're just listening to me. It will be interactive. This doesn't work if it's not interactive. So it will be small groups, no more than 15 for each one. And if I get too many, then they'll be split up into two. But we're going to start with 15 first and see how that works. From what I've done in the past and, being a teacher and had the years of experience, 15 is about the max. But it also is enough to give you a good diverse group of people and opinions. So look for that this week. We're going to be releasing that information. And if you have any questions after that, just feel free to email me. But that's all I have for this week. Just remember what I thought of what I've said the last couple weeks. The process in education. You need to follow a process, and your morning routine or pre-market routine, make sure you have one, make sure you put one together. And even if it's as simple as having one or two things, just make sure you do it and that you're consistent with it, because that's going to prepare you mentally for your day. And if you're prepared mentally, you're going to be successful and you'll be able to handle any adversity that comes your way. So everybody, have a great night, and we'll see everybody tomorrow in chat. I think we're having a free chat day tomorrow. Not sure. We may be doing something a little different, but I believe we're having free chat day tomorrow. So if you're not a member of Warrior Trading, go to warriortrading.com, sign up for our free chat day, and come in and see what we're doing. All right, everybody have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow in chat.